Go ahead.
Okay.
My name's Clay Butler. I'm from Bellingham, Washington. This is my 4th Kindred Gathering, and I'm very happy to be here. How did I get started in the dulcimer? Well, I started in the dulcimer as the first musical endeavor of my life. I'd never played anything other than the stereo until I was in my 40s. I met the dulcimer originally at a festival in Northern California. I was a graduate student with a young child, and when I was told what a dulcimer cost, I decided to put that off for a few years. And it wasn't until the middle 80s that I revisited the dulcimer quite by accident on a trip into the Appalachians when I saw a dulcimer hanging in a craft store. We stopped along the road. We were on a camping trip. That trip became a search for who builds them, what are they like, what's a good one, on and on and on, because I didn't know anything. When I returned to Houston at the end of that vacation, I got a teacher who started me on some dulcimer she had, and I went searching, and through a reference to Foxfire 3, Robert Mize was the builder featured, dulcimer builder featured in Foxfire 3. I contacted Robert directly and bought a dulcimer from him, ordered a dulcimer from him. I was new to everything. I didn't know what a 6.5 fret was. I didn't know much about anything dulcimer-wise. So I ordered the dulcimer, told him I wanted something exactly like the one in Foxfire, except that it had to have mechanical tuners and a 6.5 fret. And when I asked him what it was going to cost me, he told me nothing until he built me a dulcimer that my teacher approved of. When the first dulcimer that he built me arrived, I took it to my teacher and I asked her, "Can I keep it?" And she said, "If you don't buy it, I will." I have that dulcimer to the day. It's not the one that's in my lap, but I still teach on that dulcimer. What it means to me, I can't compare it to any other instrument because I never played anything before. I was intrigued, and I welcomed the fact that it was simple to learn. I found that I jokingly called a dulcimer when I first started to learn about it as the Rodney Dangerfield of musical stringed instruments, because nobody knew about it. Nobody, that I knew anything about it. And as I learned, it was really fun because I found that there were a lot of people that knew about it, a lot of people that were passionate about it, and I became equally passionate. I began to learn, and I found that the best part of learning something was sharing it with someone else. And so very soon after I began to play, I did a little bit of performing, but I very quickly started to teach other people how to play. And I found that by teaching others, I actually learned a lot, and I still do that to this day.